So, as far as I understand, there's been so far one food distribution since, of course, the quarantining and the
Hmm.
social distancing began. That was this past Saturday. There's another one coming up this coming Saturday. Tell me, describe to me what took place last Saturday.
Yes. So as the pandemic worsened, the food bank was temporarily shuttered the week before last because the executive director, 90-year-old Rochelle McAdam, who is also one of my neighborhood heroes, had to stay home in self-isolation as a high-risk senior. So we knew we had to quickly mobilize to keep the doors open so that we can continue serving to the hundreds of people who wait in line every week for food to feed their family members, hundreds more waiting at home for a meal. So our team stepped up and to oversee the operations, coordinate the logistics, the distribution, and volunteers for the program. Last Saturday, our first volunteer team arrived at 5 a.m. To start packing bags of groceries and carrying them up to floor where we distribute food. By 6 a.m., our second team arrived. This was before sunrise, still dark outside. There was already a line forming halfway down the block. So we had a crowd control security team help enforce the 6 feet social distancing. And we had our other volunteer team help preparing bags for distribution. This entire program is run by an incredible network of dedicated volunteers, and as well as a very small minimal staff who helps organize and facilitates the distribution of over 25,000 to 30,000 pounds of food every week. And since the pandemic happened, we are bracing for the impact. We're preparing to scale up the operation this weekend and the weekends and months to come as food insecurity is hitting this neighborhood hard. You know,
Let,
I'm sorry.
yeah, let me ask you about how this is happening because, of course, people in California and, of course, in many states in the country are being told to stay at home. And I can imagine several people who are watching this or listening to this thinking, I would love to help, but I'm not supposed to be outside. I'm not supposed to be risking spreading the infection if I have it. And I may not know if I have it. I mean, it seems as though it is a risky venture.
Hmm. Well, food banks are considered essential services.
Hmm.
They are a grocery store for low income people, and that's how we are still able to keep our doors open and operate. You know, we're assuming the same risk as cashiers at grocery stores, as delivery drivers. You know, other working class people who are still out there trying to keep this world moving. We are taking safety precautions. We are recommending. We have we're